Good morning to your teethers. Teethers. Yeah, like at one with your cushion. Like just a head on a cushion. Good. Oh my god, I do this every time. Today's really not a day you want to be zoomed in on my face. Oh, look at me. Like a zombie. Like a zombie. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my god, can I stand you on this gin bottle? Oh, I nearly knocked the glass over. Holy! You're resting on the lid of a gin bottle. And it actually looks pretty sturdy. Oh my goodness, I am, if you can't tell by the look of me, I am shattered. It's Monday morning and I just had one of those nights sleep where, you know, when like you fall asleep fine, but then you wake up in the night, like all of a sudden, and your mind's just like racing. Like when you feel really awake and your mind just like decides to go through every scenario in your life that's worrying you or like causing you stress, or something you like. The thing I was panicking over was such a useless thing to panic over, because I know most things aren't helped by worrying about them, but like you can justify worry for quite a lot of things. But the thing I was worrying about was like the silliest thing to like worry about when you can't, like it's something that I can't, like it's not on me to change, basically what I was worrying about. I know it's really vague, but I'm not going to go into it, but it's not something I can, like I can help with it. This is gonna be well annoying for me not saying what it is, but it's just not my place to share it. But I was worrying about something that really is someone else's problem but kind of impacts on me. But you know when it's like, well, it's not helpful because I can't actually do anything to solve it. So like I was just up for ages worrying about it, and I looked at my Fitbit this morning, like I looked at the app, and I was up from like 4 till 6 worrying. I felt wide awake. I was like, so I'll get up and start my day, but then I was like, no, I'll regret it later. So I did go back to sleep eventually, and thankfully Evie slept in this morning, so I came down to wake her up, so thankfully she didn't. So if she'd have woken up at 6, I'd have been like, right, fuck this, we're out. God, why is that woman like sprinting down the road? That's really weird. Like a car just drove off from outside a woman's house, and then a woman just ran out and like ran along the pavement and then just stopped and went back. I'm like, did her car just get stolen? But yeah, so I'm tired this morning. Oh, my crumpets are ready. I'm back, I've got my crumpets, and yeah, it's a new week. I don't feel fresh for the new week, but you know, we'll get there. Little Evie update, we're on day 13 I want to say now of her heat, and she's absolutely fine. But weirdly, something completely unrelated to the heat that's caused me a bit of concern is last night Evie was really licking her paw a lot, like, and chewing on it, and I was like, oh no, what now? Like, it's like I feel like it must be like having a child, like it's one thing after the other, like they're either ill or they have some sort of injury, like consistently every few weeks there's something. And I looked at her paw and it's like a bit red, like it looks quite sore just on the side. I actually took a picture of it. It looks worse in the picture because I think the flash is on it. Look at this really red. It looks nasty. But I looked at it, so I bandaged it up because last night, obviously it was Sunday night, so I couldn't ring the vet or anything. I don't think that's an emergency situation, so I didn't ring the emergency vet. I put a bandage on it and like taped it up to try and stop her licking it like overnight, because I know that could like make it more sore. But of course she like managed to like pull the bandage off in the night. But to be honest, she hasn't touched it this morning, and I did look at it earlier and it's not as red. So I don't know if it was just like a little scrape, like she might have scraped her foot on the pavement, because I've like examined it. There's nothing, I can't see anything in there, like there's no glass or anything, and when you like I've pressed it and she doesn't react when you press it. There's no like, she's not whining or anything, so I think it might just be a bit sore, like it might just be like a graze almost. But obviously I'm going to keep an eye on it. But I was going to put another bandage on if she was licking it, but she hasn't licked it at all this morning, so. But it's like, oh god, I was like planning my worry for the heat, and yeah, and other things come up, but I think she's fine. Hello. I really hope no one walks down my path to my house right now, because I'm going to look really odd, but basically I've decided I'm going to start working on Evie's separation anxiety, because although she spends the night in her crate, she doesn't like when I like leave the house, even if my mum's in. So I've just given her a beef stick, and I'm now left the house and I'm sat on the doorstep. I'm going to listen if she cries. At the moment I haven't heard anything, but I don't know if she's realised I've gone because she went into another room. But or she might be able to hear me talking, which probably defeats the point, but I'm just going to see what she does. I really hope no one walks down my path. I see a van. Oh, I can hear her. She is crying. Okay, I'm going to be quiet and see what happens. Hello. It's me then. Well done. Good girl, Eves. You actually did really well. Good girl. Apologies for like the mound of recycling. You know what? I heard her cry a couple of times when I was speaking, but I think that's because she could hear me outside. Oh god, the pastiness. But as soon, like once I stopped speaking, she stopped. There was no crying at all. I imagine she was sat waiting, like watching the door, but no crying kind of signifies like she's not like panicking, do you know what I mean? But she probably wasn't happy. But what I think I might do is just like do that each day now and just kind of like try and desensitize her to me going out, because like obviously I have been going out a bit more without her since lockdown's been easing, and she doesn't like it. Like she definitely expresses that she doesn't like it even if my mum's here, but then she just like gets used to it and deals with it. But she's obviously not been left completely at home alone. Now I wouldn't leave her out of the crate for too long. Like what I would like to work up to is, because she's 10 months now, so yes, she's an older puppy, but she's still a puppy, and so like I can't fully trust her to have free range of the house without doing something. So what I would like to do is be able to like pop to the shops for like 15 minutes, like go around the corner to the shops and come back, and her be left out the crate and be fine. I think like I'll just try and work up to a point where I can like sit outside on the doorstep for 15 minutes, and if she doesn't make any noise and she seems alright, then maybe work up to me going, oh, drank too much water too fast there, hun. That's why I think like I'm so like committed to keeping her in her crate at night with no plan. Like I have no plans to eliminate it. I have no plans to get rid of the crate at night anytime soon, or for her to sleep in the room with me. I just think it does her the world of good, because she is naturally, or Havanese are naturally needy dogs. They do like to be in your company a lot, and there's nothing wrong with that, but obviously they can't always be in your company. So I really think the crate at night has really helped to like maintain her independence. So yeah, that's our project for the next few weeks. Work on Evie's separation anxiety, or really just desensitize her to me going out, because I think separation anxiety is like an overused term. I don't even think she has separation anxiety, because she's not like going out of her mind as soon as I leave. It's just more of an expression of, I don't like this, but fine, I'll tolerate it, I think is what she's more expressing. Proud of you. Proud of you. You're a big girl now, 10 months old, and you've had your first period almost. It's almost done. So you know, you've got to do these things. And now you've got a nice chew. I think if you are like trying to work on it, I would recommend like giving them something before you go out, just to occupy them. Like I gave her a beef stick. Prince Sally. Hello! Eva will not stop harassing me today. Do you know what I think it is? She can't like run free off the lead while she's in heat. She usually gets a lot more energy like out of her system when we're out, because she runs with her pals. Obviously she can't do that at the moment, so she's like, she was like sleeping loads at the start of her heat, and now she's hardly sleeping. Are you? But you know, also, I just checked her paw again. I've been checking it throughout the day, and she's not been licking, she's licking my finger now. That's not me, her licking my, I was gonna say her licking my paw. That's not her licking her paw, it's licking my finger. But I've been looking at her paw. She spotted someone out the window, and it's like healed. I'm like, that can't be right. Surely can't it heal that quickly? Excuse me, can I just have a look? But it's literally like, there's like no redness now, it's just a little bit pink. You can just move your head, just so I can have a look. I just want to double check, so I'm not like prematurely curing you. Excuse me. Thank you for the kisses, but can I just, how did you heal that quick? You got superpowers. I'm impressed, woman. Well done. Get yourself a fast healing Havanese. Hey, how did you heal that quick? That's so weird though. I wonder what it was though. Maybe it's just like irritated last night and then it's just... Because she's walked on it today as well. She wasn't limping or anything and it's not any redder, it's less red. You've got cardboard stuck in it though. How has that happened? How has that got stuck? It's like taped in you. Oh good lord. Right, we're gonna go and get that out. Never a dull moment. In the sun around. Strip away the clouds, smile for me. Evie, I hope you're going to perform this time because you've been letting me down. Okay. Don't be too cute yet. We need to get it on the TikTok. Oh, that doesn't look very good, does it? Oh, here we go. What are you doing? Ow! Why? That's what you're supposed to do when the camera's on. Eve, I think you were better well trained than this. Oh, not the hair. Not the hair. Not the hair. No. Evie, let's be cute. Ready? Great. Did I, ow, mention on camera? I don't think I did. The other day she was throwing a chew around. She threw it and it landed, I was holding a coffee here and she threw it and it landed in the coffee. Why do I find that so funny? Don't start humping me. No, it's not the kind of love we want. Get off! Get off me!